sort of the flavor of us standing out here in the parking lot looking
Sure.
at photos is kind of cool, I think, though.
This was an industrial design professor of mine, Bill Becker. Built these wind turbines, vertical axis wind turbines.
Ooh, wow.
They start generating power at 6 miles an hour.
Wow.
They're self-stalling when they hit high wind velocities. They actually stall the aerofoils. The helix stalls the aerofoil in its own shadow, so they don't wind up to destroy themselves.
Oh wow!
You know, it's like self-regulating.
Smart shit.
This guy built. He bought the airspace out behind these high rises, like out his back window. That normally this would have looked down on the garbage can, and now his backyard looks onto these fake windows and this fire pit. And this is my buddy Jeremy's backyard. That has this is his garbage concrete sink that we drug up out of the basement, and this was his broken concrete sidewalk that this actually trickles down into like a 40-foot river in this little itty-bitty tiny backyard that you've got the koi pond and you've got this river that trickles down, and there are all these succulents planted along the side, but it's all designed as a waste stream product. And taking all this garbage and just casting it into water features. It's all fun. And virtually free. You know, bags of concrete are $3.
How much? 3?
Yeah.
Is that cheap?
$3 for a 60-pound bag.
Yeah.
This is at Cabela's in St. Louis. It's all made of 1/4-inch MDF, really thin plywood. Fake bridge. There are I-beams that run through here, and the bridge covers the I-beams. The truck was real, missing an engine. It's a Fisher-Price exhibit in Phoenix, Arizona Museum. Just all based on the characters from the farm, the Fisher-Price farm.
What's the museum?
It's actually the Phoenix. I want to say it's the Phoenix Zoo.
Oh, a zoo?
I'm pretty sure it's the Phoenix Zoo.
I used to live there
Can't
too.
recall.
I can't remember where the zoo is.
Blur. It's all a blur of building. This is in the Shed Aquarium, John Jay Shed Aquarium in Chicago. It's got a touch screen here that kids can pick different things, and they appear on this screen up here, so that the rest of the audience can see it. And there's an interactive teletype that runs in the back of the graphics there. No wiggles.
What do you call your line of work? What's the term for it?
I'm a fabricator.
Oh, okay.
By definition, I'm a fabricator. I went to school for industrial design and materials engineering.
Oh, okay.
So we build everything out of everything. By definition. Like, actually studied all the materials, all the applications, all the industrial applications, and however they're applied formally. Granted, these are a little esoteric. By nature of these exhibits, these kind of fabrications, we're pushing the limits of the materials and the technology, doing things that, from a design standpoint, that haven't been done before.
I have an artist friend that did similar stuff. Tim Guthrie, I don't know if you know him on Facebook or anything. He lived in Reno for a while, but that's what he used to do, and now he's just doing painting and stuff. But he's brilliant. He's so fucking smart, and from doing that, he just has such a knowledge of all different kind of materials. He's always doing something bizarre, and everybody else is just like, "How do you know how to do that?"
Yeah,
and that's what he told us.
My grandfather was a blacksmith.
Oh wow!
Grew up making tools to make tools to build things, and it all becomes very similar. You know, you just start building things and figure out different ways to use the tools that you have. for a variety of reasons, like no resources or no other tools or whatever, and you still have this desired finish that has to be achieved, but you don't have necessarily the capacity to do it.
Don't tell me. I
Yeah.
want to say it's is that Kings Island?
No, this is Six Flags in Gurnee, Magic Quest,
Gurnee, Illinois.
Gurnee, Illinois.
All right, I've been there too. I've been to that one too. I think
That's a lot of fun.
It's kind of around Chicago, isn't it? Is that
Yeah, it is.
kind of near?
It's on the north side. Yeah, north. It's about an hour north. Garrett's Popcorn, which when you go to Chicago, best caramel corn you could possibly ever have.
The scale of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's just a little dolly. This is about 7 feet tall. The popcorn up top is actually about 12 inches across. Individual kernels of popcorn.
Are they foam?
Yeah, it's great polyurethane. That was cutthroat, some kind of like a Hawkeye salmon. Some kind of salmon. I can't remember what variety. That was for development. Iron.
Cool picture. Yeah, it's very nice. Thanks. I actually staged that.
Those were the drawings, and this was the maquette for the railing system for a house in the Gold Coast of Chicago. Spent all winter last winter working outside on this project.
Oh, wow.
It was delightful. Museum of Science and Industry, toy maker.
That's my place. There it is.
Yeah, that's
my new home. I hope
that'll be super cool. That'd be awesome. It's a fun place. Interesting thing is most of these museums, like I've stomped around in the wee hours of the morning. Like,
really?
We own the museum. It's just us,
And you get a rare perspective.
Oh yeah,
huh?
Yeah. And actually, the Museum of Science and Industry, there's some kind of spooky places. There's the whole circus museum exhibit that if you're there like 5 o'clock in the morning, these things are on timers, and they turn on at
no way
5:30 in the morning. All of a sudden, you'll have this eerie calliope circus music up here at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, there's some other worldly qualities to these places.
They give me a camera and a laptop to mess with, so
there is.
I get to like be creative while I'm there, and I think I roam all night. I'm free to roam. So.
Like during operation hours, you're in the box, or how?
I don't know what the deal is. They let me out a little bit. I actually get outside of the place to go to talks to audiences or whatever. So
this will be at the museum. This is the Great Train story. It's like of the largest HO train exhibits. It's basically a model of the train from Chicago to the West Coast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's quite fantastic. It's in the center hall. It'd be a lot of fun. It'd be awesome if you could make that swing. It's kind of difficult to see. She's pulled up a bubble wall. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, cool.
So there's a film that runs right there.
Jeez.
It's a lot of fun. Oh, there you go.